and welcome to the coverage of the Cannes Film Festival here on Prudent Media. Well, it's the last day of the festival here, and over the last 12 days, we saw lots and lots of movies. I managed to catch probably around maybe 35-40 of those films, which I'll talk about in a moment. But what you can see in the background is the red carpet at the Grand Lumiere Theatre, which will come off tonight after the closing ceremony, where the Palme d'Or will be given away in the evening. It's been a fun-filled 10 days here at the festival, and I managed to see all the 22 films in the competition. In fact, on the last day, they repeat all the films in the competition. But guess what? There's nothing left to watch. But let me quickly give you a lowdown on the films that I really loved at the festival. To start with was Hamaguchi's All of a Sudden, the story of a French woman and a Japanese woman who have conversations. They talk and talk about many things, about democracy, about nature, about philosophy, about life, and more. Well, that would be my pick for the Palme d'Or tonight. But let's see, there are other films in contention as well. There is Pavel Pawlikowski's Fatherland, which everybody is raving about. And as far as the critics' choice is concerned, that's #1 on their rating right now. But you never know. The jury has surprised us in the past, and there's no reason why they will not surprise us this year once again. The other film that I really loved, it's kind of like a more mainstream film, which is science fiction and action, which is the Korean film, the South Korean film called Hope. It had some absolutely mind-boggling action. And if you do get a chance, do watch it on the biggest possible screen. There were a couple of other films also from regulars like Cristian Mungiu, the Romanian filmmaker, and of course there was Andrei Zivgintsev, the Russian filmmaker. Both their films, Mungiu's Ford and Fjord, actually that's how it is pronounced, and the Russian filmmaker's Minotaur. Both were outstanding films, and well, they are also in contention. The top prize is the Palme d'Or, which is the biggest prize given at the festival. Then of course there is the Grand Prix, there is the jury prize, there is the best actor, there is best actress, and there is best screenplay, and of course there is the Queer Palm, which is also given away at the festival. And yesterday the Uncertain Regard prizes were announced. It was a big moment for South Asia, particularly for Nepal, because the film from Nepal, Elephants in the Fog, directed by Avinash Vikram Shah, won the Grand Jury Prize. Well, that's something very special, and the film itself was very special, very touching, and it came as absolutely no surprise that it won one of the top prizes in the Uncertain Regard category. As I said in my brief review of Elephants in the Fog the other day, that this is a film about the Kinnar community, which is the transgender community, which also exists in India, and the director has taken a very sympathetic look at them. He doesn't portray them as victims, he portrays them as human beings who are fighting like everybody else, but they have to fight just that extra because of their gender and the prejudices that the society has against them. And before I say goodbye, well, let's see who's walking the streets at the Cannes Film Festival. Well, the superheroes are here with us. Well, I hope you enjoyed the coverage of the Cannes Film Festival here on Prudent Media. That's all I have from now from the French Riviera, and until next time, it's goodbye from me. Au revoir.